Private Murgle. Repeat subsection 8 of Article 446 of the Emergency Powers Act.
Like I read any of that.
You'll have plenty of time to in solitary confinement. You'll stay there until you can recite every regulation by heart.
Oh, yeah?
Your next violation earns you a firing squad. Understand?
Okay. I'll get you.
Report to Provost Decker for processing. Get out of here. If you're sniffing around for a place to hawk contraband, I've got a strict zero-tolerance policy. You found him. Provost Marshal Fidelton Rusk, Dead Man's Legion. What's this about? I admire your bravery, citizen, but you aren't talking to some mercenary outfit. The Convict Legion is a military unit. Chancellor Maiden has deployed the Dead Man's Legion to suppress a gang war for our Hutt allies. I can't entertain any appeals to take my army elsewhere until we've mopped up here. The Hutts are claiming it's our responsibility, since the problem originated from Republic space. Our objective is to root out fugitives of the Black Sun Syndicate that fled Coruscant and establish themselves here. I need intelligence about their workings. Aside from wandering the worst parts of town and shaking things up, we've got very little to go on. Getting our hands on information from Black Sun members themselves would be the most useful. But working underworld connections could be a force multiplier. If all else fails, we may have to rely on securing illicit goods to grease some palms. This will continue to act as my base of operations until our campaign is complete. Bring anything you find here.
Shall we? Take a breath. That's the end of that one. Never stood a chance. Put up a good fight. Somewhat worthy opponent. Challenge accepted and met. Somewhat worthy opponent. Put up a good fight. That one. Somewhat worthy opponent. Fight. Challenge accepted and met. Never stood a chance. Put up a good fight. Somewhat worthy opponent. That's the end of that one. Never stood a chance. Take a breath. Challenge accepted and met. That's the end of that one. Have a good fight.
I have forces dispatched throughout Nar Shaddaa, but aside from rumors, we discovered little actionable intelligence. That should keep us on the right path, at least. I'll look over it for clues. That should keep us on the right path at least. I'll look over it for clues. That should keep us on the right path at least. I'll look over it for clues. That should keep us on the right path at least. I'll look over it for clues. I'll parcel it out carefully. Your contribution is appreciated. Don't let the troopers know you're collecting this stuff. I'll parcel it out carefully. Your contribution is appreciated. Don't let the troopers know you're collecting this stuff. Thanks to you, I have units across Nar Shaddaa waiting to move on Black Sun's holdings. The icing on the cake? We've learned where their kingpin runs the entire operation. That's the plan. I'm pulling together my strongest squads for a raid on the Black Sun headquarters. There's a spot for you, if you're interested. You've more than earned it. Even among criminals, Black Sun has a reputation for extreme brutality. We don't know their numbers, but we can count on them being well-fortified and bloodthirsty. Never underestimate a cornered enemy. We should be prepared to deploy any minute now. You ready? Rally up, dead men. Operation Sunset is underway.
Well, what do we got here? Ain't them spineless huts come knocking, that's for sure. Smirking moron with a crew to match. Gonna be real easy to grin when I pull your lips off. Another stupid tourist looking to slum it and run back to your fancy pants digs before the stink sets in. How about we give you some scars for souvenirs? Send a message to the law that sent you. Black Sun ain't gonna be hitched to your little chain gang. I like you. Gonna enjoy making you bleed. 'Stop playing around with that dinky blaster and get your hands dirty. Only need one lung to kill you. Just gotta catch my breath.
This one's not going anywhere. I'm going to give the go-ahead to the cleanup teams.
This business ain't done till somebody's bleeding out in the gutter. Ugh.
80% of my squads have successfully captured their objectives. With their ringleader in our custody, any remnants will be too busy fighting among themselves to effectively regroup. Black Sun's operation on Nar Shaddaa has been effectively neutralized. I need to speak with Command, but I can safely say that the campaign is concluding. The Supreme Chancellor is going to be pleased with the results. I'll be in touch after things are shored up here. The Legion will need a new objective, and I'm willing to hear what you're after. Won't be a dull briefing then. Rally up soon.
Shall we?
Ah, Commander. I was just reading up on your newest recruit, Rusk. Excellent job in bringing him in. A brilliant soldier, according to his records. First to volunteer for impossible missions, and somehow always gets the job done. He's certainly no stranger to being in the thick of it on the front line, or even behind it a lot of the time. His units have had high casualty rates. I understand the concern, Commander, but there's nothing like necessity and a larger threat for bringing old enemies together. That it does. At any rate, I should get back to it, Commander. Just wanted to say good job on this one.